Hey everyone, welcome to today's explainer. Look, let's dive right in, because the source material we are unpacking today is an absolute game changer. We're looking at a highly structured, literal, step-by-step blueprint designed to turn one single piece of content into a 30-day automated content machine. If you've ever felt completely drained by that relentless demand to just constantly post across a million platforms, this workflow is going to completely rewire how you approach your content strategy.
Seriously, think about this for a second. What if one video made a month's content? That question hits right at the core of creator burnout, doesn't it? We all know the pain of staring at a blinking cursor, trying to write daily posts from scratch, feeling like you're constantly feeding a beast that is just never satisfied. But what if you could stop writing from scratch altogether? What if you could use a system that takes just one YouTube video you've already made and automatically extracts, formats, and prepares an entire month's worth of highly engaging social media content? Well, that is exactly the transformative system we are breaking down today.
3. That's the magic number here. The entire goal of this workflow is to compress an exhausting 30 days of marketing work into, literally, just 3 minutes. That is the kind of leverage that completely changes the trajectory of a business or even just a personal brand.
So here's how we're going to build this thing. We have a very specific linear path to walk today. Step 1 is the raw material. Step 2 is the mega prompt. Step 3 is the automation pipeline, and finally, we'll wrap up with becoming a media company.
All right, let's jump straight into step 1, the raw material.
You know, the true genius of this first step is honestly how simple it is. A huge mistake people make with AI is treating it like a magic wand that invents ideas from thin air, which, let's be real, usually results in that robotic, generic text we all hate. Great automation doesn't start with writing a new blog post. To set up this workflow, you go to an existing YouTube video you've already created, where you're speaking naturally, sharing your actual expertise. You just click Show Transcript, copy that text, and paste it directly into ChatGPT. You're using your own authentic voice as the foundation.
In the tech and automation world, this raw transcript text is what we call seed data. This is the absolute foundation of everything that follows. Without high-quality seed data, meaning your actual spoken thoughts and ideas, the AI has absolutely nothing meaningful to work with. But once you drop this seed data into the engine, oh man, you are ready for the magic.
Which brings us perfectly to step 2, the mega prompt.
Okay, listen up, because this right here is the secret sauce of the entire operation. Most folks just drop their text into an AI and type, "Hey, summarize this." And what do they get? A totally boring, unusable block of text. The mega prompt is an advanced set of instructions where you actually program the AI. You're telling it to act specifically as a viral copywriter. You aren't asking for a summary. You're instructing it to extract the key lessons and format them for specific platforms, all based entirely on that seed data you just gave it.
And the sheer volume of what this single mega prompt spits out is frankly staggering. In about 10 seconds flat, the AI uses your seed data to generate 3 highly targeted LinkedIn posts, a comprehensive 5-part Twitter thread, a fully structured weekly newsletter email, and, get this, engaging scripts for YouTube Shorts. The whole shebang. It's all categorized, perfectly formatted, and it all sounds exactly like you, because it literally came from your own video transcript. When you compare these two paradigms, the contrast is like night and day. On one hand, you have writing from scratch, which we know is slow, intensely manual, creatively draining, and it always starts with that terrifying blank page. But on the other hand, you have the mega prompt method. It's lightning fast, highly automated, and it literally executes a full week's worth of elite-level copywriting in 10 seconds. It completely frees you up to be the strategist rather than just the typist.
Okay, so you've got all this generated content. Now what? That's step 3, the automation pipeline.
This is where we literally put the whole system on autopilot. To finish setting up the workflow, take that perfectly formatted text you just got from ChatGPT and simply drop it into your favorite scheduling software. Whether you're a Buffer fan, maybe you organize things inside Notion, or you use Metricool, or even just a native Meta Business Suite, the process is the exact same. You're just copying, pasting, and organizing. Because the AI already did the heavy lifting of structuring the posts for specific platforms, your content calendar practically autofills across the entire month.
And right there, that is the ultimate payoff. You just did 30 days of marketing work in about 3 minutes. You didn't draft a single new word. You didn't stare at a blank page. You clicked copy on a transcript, pasted it with a mega prompt, and dropped the results into a scheduler.
The sheer, ridiculous efficiency of this 3-step workflow literally buys your time back.
Which leads us to our final and maybe most important section, becoming a media company.
There's this quote from the source material that I absolutely love, and it goes, "You are no longer just a creator, you are a media company." When you actually implement a workflow like this, something clicks. A massive identity shift happens. You aren't just someone scrambling to figure out what to post today. You're operating at the scale of a network. You are syndicating your best ideas automatically across text, email, and short-form video. You haven't just made a post, you've built a machine.
So I'm going to leave you with this final question to chew on. What will you build now that a month of writing takes only 3 minutes? Seriously, how are you going to use those hours you've just saved? If you check out the source description, you can find the exact copy and paste mega prompt we talked about, so you can start applying this right away. Grab that prompt, plug in your seed data, and start building your own content machine today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.